Traveler, Paimon.
Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today...
You've worked so hard for this day.
You know it. Well, Bishop. Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haft Mewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, so...
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. Generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like Rukashva mushrooms, Nilo Palo...
So, the Sub-Zero...
You don't have to be...
Wait, but if that's the case, if... Then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl? Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as...
I hope your wish comes true.
Thanks! Alright, how about we also check out some of these other stuff?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at
What's alchemical divination? Those two...
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a
So...
It's quite simple. After you give me any two
Sure sounds random.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected.
Why does everything sound so much more credible?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. Okay, one moment.
Paimon wants to take a look too!
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and...
Illusions and lies?
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your
He's not even trying to hide?
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning...
Guess that was still pretty interesting.
They say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros will be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candy.
It's a weird guy. Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zero's festival,
The hollow...
Attention! All right, little soldiers, take your Yalda candies and...
Yes, Knight! Just what is...
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sub-Zero's festival.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children...
As are we to you.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition...
Whichever one,
That is the...
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
And there's also Lizard Tail and Oni Kabuto.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Oni Kabuto is a little spicier than Lizard Tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? It's all right. Paimon...
I also believe in your intuition.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Excellent work. That is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon bet you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck, and
Attention! Here's your Sunsetia flavored. It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candies.
Paimon really wilted the carriage list.
They all basically sound the same.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, you probably...
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such a...
I know, right?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look...
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayan.
That's right.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect...
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia. Dia the Flame Main.
Don't speak so disrespectfully.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs.
Aren't your...
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a sick...
No, we're gonna stay and help! There's too many of them!
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest.
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia! You
Any more of them? Or rather...
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile.
Hold on, you said something.
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I was... You're...
Thank you, Fairy.
Don't be like that.
Are you feeling unwell?
My lady, your condition... Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look...
Truly, I'm so...
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar.
Can't believe it's Ellis.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. Sumero's current...
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar, and compared to the simple fact, I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me. Did you know? Before I ran, since I was a child, all I could do was sit. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's face this way. When my final day does arrive, at the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world.
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also won't forget about you.
Thank you two so much. I apologize. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets. Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh? Almost time for what?
Isn't the Dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin? It's the part of the festival that I've been looking forward to the most. Nilou will recreate, and with that, my wish—
Then what are we waiting for?
Yeah, we should stop.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance?
Over there! Someone's yelling at—
I think I just saw the academia.
But the Dance of Sub-Zeros.
The Sub-Zeros Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large— If you continue to resist, the Grand Sage has already granted you much—
How?
The academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zeros Festival. This is a hard pill to swallow.
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such? Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defy—
No. I believe—
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance—
Understood. I will inform—
The Sub-Zeros Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart.
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad,
Yeah.
let's go somewhere the academia can't find. Or we could get people to block them.
Nilou, it's all right.
But you've been looking for—
It's okay. It would be too risky to continue the
If you say—
Yes. Okay. It's a—
Paimon can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay.
Nilou and Dunyarzad promised to make the Yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct them. The project has entered its most critical...
Oh, we're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of— We should go meet Dunyarzad.
Not at all.
You seem kind
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stall.
Sure! Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a look!
This is a stall offering foods from the Huff.
You are quite well informed.
They're all plants! Actually, what is...
It's one of the Sub-Zerus Festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the...
Appear to be in...
Really? Paimon...
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for n-
Is he really looking it up?
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, this...
Understood. I'll keep that...
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. So, where to next?
Things can't go on like this.
All right, soldiers. Now that you...
Yes, Knight Ferris! What's going on? Is this...
Ferris, the Knight of Flower.
Oh, do you want some...
what's... Ooh,
And there's also Lizard Tail and Oni Kabuto.
ugh. What are those flavored... Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants to eat the Sunsettia fruit.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsettia.
Ha! Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon... Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously random. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? You're... A feeling of... Oh, Paimon knows what that is. In that case, Paimon... So, why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you...
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you've got good taste. I'll give the...
Charcoal-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it that... Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You'd never normally order something like this. That... thing? Are you really... isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tastes... Then, you mean... That's impossible. We were... So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times. How about we go out? Hey, Dinyarzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dinyarzad. We meet at...
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just.
Kidnappers?
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched.
Whew. That's a big relief. But
Not at all. I've always been like this. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you. And Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh?
Dinyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu, I suppose.
Oh, Paimon sees.
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for...
Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zeros is about to be...
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not... When we return, have the...
Understood. I will...
The Sub-Zero's festival. Go celebrate...
Nilou?
Oh, Dinyarzad.
It's okay. There's no...
But you've been really looking forward to this.
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't...
True, but...
The next festival...
Wait.
No.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did! So, in the end, you still couldn't figure... Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more thinking tomorrow.
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Continue to monitor the variances in the data and find the cause as soon as...
Why does Paimon feel so tired of... and... Good morning, Dinyarzad!
Not at all.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound kinda tired.
I'm doing well. There's no need to...
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler? Hey.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the Sub-Zero's festival. Oh, are you interested in Yalda Cat? It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor.
They are?
And there's also lizard tail.
Huh?
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all.
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck. Paimon's not really... What?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? Mind reading? X-ray?
Tell us what's going on! Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler? Hey, where are you going? What's going on? Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kinda rude. What are you looking for? Traveler? That's... Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad? What's happening here? Why are there 2 Dunyarzads?
You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this.
A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's in...
You should use it too, Paimon.
You know Paimon? Well, this... What the... This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized what the heck was inside that...
Your memories are still scrambled?
Let Paimon...
Your sense of deja vu is stronger than ever. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think, as you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed that first in your Zod is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida. Good.
What's happening?
Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called the samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside the one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that. I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing...
She looks like she isn't doing well at all.
If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to put this thing saw right now. She's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its lap.
You sure love to use weird analogies.
Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
We've already experienced the Sub-Zerus festival many times, and the day of the festival... That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day.
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past.
Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. It feels like time's just repeating itself.
A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of information.
Junior,
The Sub-Zerus festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an
Let's think about our current situation. And to do that, Nahida rejected the Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times.
Hey, it's you guys again. I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from... Huh? What brought the... What kind of philosophical Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru?
He actually has a point. True. It's so weird that people here don't dream. Why is that? Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we wouldn't...
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person? Ooh, I knew it! I told you.
You're really excited about...
Help you better?
So, you're admitting that you don't have a...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just... What you just said. Are you serious?
Paimon knew you were...
Marvelous. Truly marvelous.
When you say it like that,
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never... The book only says, if you trust...
So that's how it is. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again? Yeah, if we tap into... at this...
I'm fine, my
Perfect timing. Both of you...
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw? Then what?
You want the Traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still...
How did you know what I was going...
We need to say something convincing.
The moon, illusions, and lie. People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds, and then she was injured because she wasn't used to her new weapon.
Tell her, Traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that, including Miss Dunyarzad.
All right, so this is...
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type.
She's quieter than...
Yeah, she isn't the same as... Her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about.
My lady, are you angry? All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword.
Nahida! We brought a friend! Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to...
We just wanted her to see
The real Dunyarzad?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss...
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive.
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down.
Her condition's really bad.
I can sense her aura.
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's fest... So, you think the...
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the
You have a point. Aside from... Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something.
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it—
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha's—
So, this Nahida you mentioned
She said, and Paimon quotes,
compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people—
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What?
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace. That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully... People in Sumeru don't dream. That doesn't sound right. My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? When the desert dwellers set off on their quest compiling the entire country's knowledge, you think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us? Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our—
What's the point of doing so?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn— This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City—
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy.
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming—
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from— We took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualty.
But we cannot lose.
Paimon remembers everything!
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapped. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it.
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment.
If we're lab rats, then what are... The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth.
Okay then.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt? What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my greatsword?
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's as if I've already used it to fight a cat.
You're saying that although you don't—
That's right. Both mercenaries and—
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what you two are talking.
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around?
How did you know what I was gonna say?
Forget. Whew, it's finally night. Listen, Nahida, we found out. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we seen—
Really? Good job on all that progress.
Hey, what kind—
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if— How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival.
Okay, no more.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn to get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your—
Huh? Hold on, what did you just say? Did Paimon hear you correct?
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that.
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. You were saying— Yeah, even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels—
Continue the harvest. Compared to...
We're still in the same day. Nahida, you already knew last—
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds.
Paimon's at the duk-duk did that!
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking—
What I mean is, in other words, if you weren't here—
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right! Gosh, how did we—
So...
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night. That doesn't sound right. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the— That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think. Okay, Nahida said the mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory, and Dia was able to use her experiences to avoid injury. I can't... If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive the same day again.
Oh, then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything...
A brilliant...
Nahida, tell us if we're...
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception.
That isn't simple at all!
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again?
Right! She did help us find our latest clue.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia...
It hurt? Why would I?
Well, you're still getting used...
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second!
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it. Oh, that works!
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already got...
Yes, your memories
Then I'd have to disagree.
Oh? Why do you think...
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zero's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
Right! They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day. It's not very likely, but it's also...
No, it is impossible.
You have proof.
You two are surprisingly... Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her...
This is it.
Huh? This is...
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be?
That's true, but what if they...
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has all with the force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated. It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy.
Is it really impossible? What if they use some fancy machine to carve it?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training. Whew. Hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brains or something? Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Milu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square... But at least we've reached some other... Yep, that's true. Strange? Paimon feels like... Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange. Paimon can't believe it. Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? or because we're just too tired. How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe...
Early today.
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a...
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do the...
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time,
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations.
But really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get... Our memories are back! About that... Well...
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you. Listen to it and...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days' worth of memories. It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's...
Why can't we leave the city?
Don't ask me. It's not like
I have a real emergency.
That's your problem.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced the... Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. What?
Here we go again. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else. Angering me won't...
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our... Oh, this is a good spot. And the... Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But... What if things... Oh... Paimon knows that Paimon... Okay. Promise Paimon that you'll come back and please... Memories! Traveler! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon to...
Paimon,
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day!
Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your perspective? I see.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared. And then... No way! Paimon was...
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this? I guess that explains...
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds like something big outside, but this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. something like a message? But don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well, okay. Yep, now we're... I'm done. Here you go. What? Isn't this just an Akasha? I made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of... To make something like this? Nahida. Yep. I'll help you save the messages. We'll never know until we try. At least let's go then. Let's expose those sages. All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being... Okay. See... That covers everything that's happened so far.
Yes, although the signal was choppy and...
Okay, now that you understand what's going on...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sabzeruz festival in Sumeru. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people.
That's one heck of an info dump. It's like everything looked There's another part here.
These spaces have been... And behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end right there? What did the Traveler want?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that...
Oh, right. Paimon did hear
the message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said, even the final space...
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly... That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through. All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one... That doesn't sound right. My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the...
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sabzeruz festival, also later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces material at Paimon's head is...
Well, consider this. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half. Hey! Do you want some alone time to think? All right then, Paimon won't disturb you.
The dance of Sabzeruz is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Scheherazade. We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away. Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time, we're gonna get to the truth.
You're back! I've been waiting forever. Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero? Okay.
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. Those spaces remind me of dreams. Like the one I had in the Avidia Forest. Except these have no sign of human presence. That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things. That doesn't sound right. We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many... That doesn't sound right. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully... The moon... illusion... That doesn't sound right. People in Sumeru don't dream. We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream. But the truth is, and those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when he was trying to So people in Sumeru do dream.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable? It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would... What? Is stealing everyone's dreams really...
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're... In other words...
So in other words, Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions. And the fact that the real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times, and that doesn't sound right. We've already experienced this. The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of the..." That doesn't sound right. My mind feels... That doesn't sound right. The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operation. That doesn't sound... Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared. I can't seem to cohesively piece everything together.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha. And so it continues.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right?
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
Okay, so...
Alright, last question.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny, thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
Yes, those can wait until we're back. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have. You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow. Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this, instead of you learning, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing. Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced this Sub-Zero's festival. Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any memories from earlier, so that's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the so whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sub-Zero's festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical...
That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia Forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up. Is that an example of what you...
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sub-Zero's festival Samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again.
Can humans really keep dreaming forever like this?
You might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question, especially those whose health is compromised to begin with, like Dunyarzad. This relentless exploitation takes an even harder toll on them.
People's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing!
I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday?
Could it... Even you don't know the reason?
The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be a traveler. Do you have any
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire pop. That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through. Those spaces remind me of dreams. That doesn't sound right. Those spaces remind me of... The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content."
Celebrate the birth of... Could it mean... deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to... After we end the Sub-Zerus Festival Samsara, we have to look into...
How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back?
In the end, I'm just the moon.
A sun and a moon? Oh, we're out of time today.
I'll tell you how to break free of the Samsara tomorrow. See...
Good morning, Nahida. Wait, now that... Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait.
She's actually something like a puppet, but not complete. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep... So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a bit...
But personality-wise, she's not...
Puppets are stiff. And, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still far from it. I'm still a long way off from... I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon...
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. Don't be like that, Nahida.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must...
Great, but...
Although the Sub-Zerus Festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. That means this dream belongs to a
Huh?
So, well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Imagination?
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when the server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally... However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate, the dream will respond in kind. And the server really will bring you gold and mora. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food. Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be any... And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them... After all, like you said?
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, As for me...
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the Traveler went?
Yes. I want to try something. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary...
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far only for Dunya. She was such a good person, with such a simple wish. But fate was against her. Yeah. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the Samsara for her sake. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no? Huh. That's true. Plus, the set, so... Who do you think the host of the dream is? Oh, that would make sense! Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is a... Let's go ask him some questions.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is
Everything's fine, just...
an experiment? That...
Could you... make a wish?
You want me to make a wish? Is that a...
Less questions! More wishes!
Okay. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really... She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special.
So, you have a...
When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have... What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers. Okay, yeah, that was... Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh!
What?
Faki? Sorry, but only one portion of Yalda candies per person. Back home? Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me.
Guess he isn't the host of this stream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her.
My lady.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers. Huh? But Dia can handle them. Hey, Traveler!
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you. You... fine, all right. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting. Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself some backup.
Close enough.
A new punching
Lucky today.
Oh, let's dance.
Take that.
Forest One!
Keep back.
Let's light it up!
anger out on those guys? You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you. Oh, and speaking of, remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara, she said it was because she had forgotten something. Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she... Yeah, even... This is the place! It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for desperate measures! Hey, the windows are unlocked! Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek at... This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing... Should we open... Wow. Dunyarzad wrote even though she was also busy preparing. She must have wanted to give this to us as a... If we hadn't found this book. But now that we know, we can't even thank her. Hey! Where are you up? It's Dunyarzad's puppet. Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here. And the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilou's dance of Sub-Zeros.
There will always be frustrations in life.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come... What? Where are we going this time?
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise...
Oh... Traveler? You don't have...
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the... Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff? Oh, of course! If this is the Sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves... So they're...
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage? Like I said...
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Patisaras.
beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Parisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct? Yeah. What's going on here? You guys are acting... Hey! They disappeared! So Nilu's the host. What if purple Parisaras don't exist in the real world anymore? But in Nilu, it's just like the example. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu? But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilu realize that? Am I dreaming? Huh? So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sub-Zeru's festival? Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right? Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find... Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first... Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and all kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage. As if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if his wife lying next to him said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you?" In the end, So, the first sage? Yes. But his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream. Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon. I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zeru's festival is almost over. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zeru's as beautiful as we can. The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the Dance of Sub-Zeru's.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
Good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time. Paimon's head feels super. Paimon thinks it. The Sub-Zeros! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero? Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal! She's not in her room. What happened? Huh? What you...
Well done, Traveler and Paimon. And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the—
I'm sorry.
Dunyarzad! You're okay!
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I just had a dream.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was... And...
It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's...
After we among the countless dreams, I found one that was once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible.
So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end.
Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily?
Both are fine.
All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right?
At the Avidia Forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall unconscious.
You also heard someone's voice, right?
Yeah, so you do know. We've been wanting to...
It seems like the traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, as you two probably know. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata
A message from Greater Lord...
King Deshret? That god who died even longer ago?
Okay, so...
I still haven't managed. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, many devoted scholars go mad as... Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has a very dangerous aura to it. But I believe this is the key to saving Earth.
So the tree and the vision, but even if you can't figure...
The traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that... No, we must decipher. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate. To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's...
How did you do that? Poor Catherine.
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long. The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always respected my people's free will.
Hold on. Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? So Catherine is... No wonder Paimon felt something was off. What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Surastha?
That story begins a long time ago. At that time, I was young. However,
So, the sage is big?
In some ways, and I I'm still really far away from...
Yeah, you got...
Think trying to find a way to save Irminsul every once in a while. I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom. There's never been any big problems with the... I wonder what caused them to go... Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, I tried to do some I think they're deliberately...
Oh, that reminds Paimon.
Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives. You mean how the Akashas...
Yeah,
It's not that no one knows...
Misdirect...
The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to... Even if the truth is that with their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their... Besides... Anyway, by now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk. You mean how the Akashas...
Yeah,
It's not that no one noticed.
Misdirect...
The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality, even if the truth is that their dreams with their propaganda in play. Besides... Anyway, by now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk. Got it! I hope we... To be honest, maintain...
Oh, and you will need to go and get some sleep.
What a relief!
Traveler?
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up...
I see. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime. Oh, I'm fine. I better go.
We spent quite some time in Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard anything from her. Oh, we can't just keep waiting around like this. Let's go find Catherine and pick up some work so we can at least keep ourselves busy.
Ad Astra Avisask. We meet again, you two.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any
commissions, huh? Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on... And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I see. It appears... In that case, please go to Port Ormos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Hey, that's not any better. I'm sure... Paimon's gotta ask. Just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the adventurers?
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come...
So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting?
Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways. And I even had a really, really long dream. It was another dream about... In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace. And everyone in Sumeru City was... I also got to sit on a gigantic...
You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets to...
Huh?
No! By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homianis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check.
Yes, I paid her a visit. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of it. But for the moment...
Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage...
So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sage's activities. As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it some...
Oh! Good point.
let's continue our chat here.
Okay, so do you have any idea?
Actually, I've already done a little bit of... We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't... After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their... I've already tried that, but all the key members of the Academia, even the core of 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha. It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha.
Have you already caught the sage?
I'm guessing not yet. In any case, no way, that's too
You mean it'd be too...
No, it's not that. Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own...
That's a good point. Spoken like the god... Nahida, you're super smart, so you are...
According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom?
Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, then I should find someone who's already involved.
You're saying we should recruit a spy? Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham. He seems like he acts a...
Actually, I already have someone in mind.
Setaria. We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero's Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way.
She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from...
to waver. Instead of staying but in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
From the sound of it, Setaria, but she doesn't really support the Academia.
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, she's suppressing a lot of guilt. But before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. Right. That way, not only from my past observations, tomorrow afternoon just happens to be to prepare. Let's go check out some of her favorite... This should be Setaria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
So should we...
No, I already have enough
talking style and...
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over you? The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the god...
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been with...
Shh! My friend here has some doubts regarding his future.
Of course. It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps...
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the Lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Love prospects? The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. One who is fated to cross your path will appear on... So many people will fall for you. How could that be? Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination?
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the...
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is, suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Mark...
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
Yep. It belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Sumeru City, so she still comes by whenever she has time. When I start talking with him...
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up after that, I began making
That's nice.
Oh, no, not
I see. I'll have someone in charge of...
No problem.
This should be our final stop. Sataria's always...
Nahida, you've...
It's my duty to protect Sumeru's...
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before. Huh? If I recall... after all, but... What an ad... So this restaurant has a base...
That's right. It's not usual.
I see. Has that...
Thank you so much.
So, was that everybody?
Mm-hmm. 3...
What's the point?
Sataria's already used to avoiding her problems. I remember you mentioned that although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the faith of...
Oh, Paimon gets it. Although she knew she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
Well, King Deshret is long gone. And Sataria is also too smart if we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's belief. But if we were to borrow some of her...
So, you mean...
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Implied if all... As long as everything goes smoothly...
So that's how you're going to use all the info we...
Exactly.
Huh?
That's no problem.
That...
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been...
You're not wrong. It's always been painful.
If it was at all...
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over...
All right, then let...
Here she comes. Sataria's here.
Let's quietly follow her. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
Paimon's starting to feel... Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find out...
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you...
Oh, of course I'm listening.
Okay, then. You just seem... strange. Your cats seem pretty... I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again? Are you sure?
Well, actually
Huh, I see. I imagine that much.
So, which
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading?
I hear you.
Sorry, your new laugh is just so hilarious.
Oh, please pay the gods are asking. Sitaria, why haven't I gone? Sitaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of...
I'm sorry. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to...
King Deshret? No, even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Whoa! She just ran off it.
Well done. Sitaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Aw, Nahida.
All I know are some abstract... Anyway, enough of...
He's out of Keem's now. Right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again? Oh, right. Your old man. Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better? Oh, that's good to hear. Actually, while we're talking...
Yeah, he's been retired there.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos. He has a quick temper, and has always been a devout follower of...
Oh? So, who are you, I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your time...
Akeem, you don't mean... You've also become a believer of King Deshret?
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
You really zeroed in on me, but once everything is over...
Come on! Sitaria...
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird? Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh, right. I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report...
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Desh...
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King... In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed?
Please stop!
Even Even now, Satari is still trying to run from her problems.
She can no longer justify it.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards.
This is the most important part of all.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret. Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep... I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt, but no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth.
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deshret?
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the Academia and its sages, and if you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps...
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
How much do you know about the sages?
I was just one of the designers for the massed dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zero, but I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
To fight against the Academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work.
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored it all. Let me see... let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents.
The Academia entrance.
Don't worry about that. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the
All right, I trust.
So,
that'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our...
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. He's the one who deserves all the praise. Well, now that we've made plans to meet again...
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods...
I smell rabbit.
Oh, that's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so...
Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out if something were to happen. My existence, after all, the academia should...
Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard. Off? What do you feel is off? It's the middle of the night. Of course it's...
No, I think he's right. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets.
Maybe it's just...
I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off.
But, well, regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer. What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people.
Leave now. You need to get out of here.
But that guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here.
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru. Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the God of Wisdom.
This should be far enough. Paimon, is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her. Paimon wasn't counting on running it. He called himself the Doctor. Remember? And that even the sages are wary of him. Yep. Sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor. Yeah. Now that the Doctor's in the picture, we're no... But what are the Fatui after this time? Another... Yeah. Things would be... Nahida said we'll meet again outside of the city. You mean... Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the video? Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something. There's no time to lose.